Hi students, so we are doing exercise 3.1 first problem. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you. Represent its situation algebraically and graphically. Now, Aftab is describing his age 7 years ago and 3 years from now. So we'll take the present ages. Now we have to form the algebraic equation and then draw the graph. So without having the algebraic equation, we will not be able to do the graph. Okay, that's a thumb rule. Okay, now first we will take the present ages of Aftab and his daughter. So let present age of Aftab is equal to x years and present age of daughter is equal to y years. Okay, now present age of Aftab is x and present age of daughter is y. Now we'll write their ages 7 years ago. 7 years ago, Aftab age is equal to, what will be the Aftab age 7 years ago? Now, if your age is 10 years now, 7 years back, your age will be 10 minus 7. So, 3 years. So, Aftab current age is x years. So, x minus 7. So, if your age is 10 years now, that is current present age, 7 years ago, your age will be 10 minus 7. So, similarly, here Aftab age we are taking, instead of 10, we are taking it as x. So x minus 7 and daughter's age is equal to y minus 7. But the condition given here is, Aftab is telling that 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you. Therefore Aftab age is equal to, 7 times his daughter age. So Aftab age is x minus 7 and is equal to 7 into daughter's age will be y minus 7. So this will be x minus 7 is equal to 7y minus 49. So if you write it in equation form, linear equation form, that will be x minus 7 minus 7y plus 49 is equal to 0. So that will be x minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. This will be equation 1. Okay, now we are not even done with half of the problem. Okay, now there is another condition. He also tells his daughter 3 years from now, means after 3 years. After 3 years. Now if your age is 10 now, present age is 10, after 3 years your age will be 10 plus 3. So that will be 13. Now Aftab current age is x. So 3 years after that, Aftab age is equal to x plus 3 and daughter's age, daughter will be y plus 3. But the condition says, what is the condition? 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you. Aftab age is equal to 3 years daughter's age. Because he is saying he will be 3 times daughter's age. So Aftab age after 3 years will be x plus 3 and daughter's age after 3 years is y plus 3. So when you convert it into equation, this will be 3y plus 9. When you do this write this as a linear equation, it will be x plus 3 minus 3y plus minus 9 is equal to 0. So this will be x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Now this will be equation 2. Now we only got equation 1 and equation 2, means the first half of the problem is done. So we have represented the condition, given conditions in the algebraic form. We got first equation and the second equation. So first half is done. Now I'm going to totally wipe it out and do the graphical representation for this. Okay. See, this chapter is going to be a little bit lengthy, and the problems here also are going to be calculation wise, graphical wise, they are going to be a little bit lengthy. So please bear with me and please concentrate, because the problems are very lengthy and my teaching is, if not so good, don't lose focus. Okay, so I will try to keep you as engaged as possible during this chapter. Believe me, this chapter is going to be very, very interesting, provided you understand the concept. Okay, how to write the equations is the most interesting part of this chapter. Okay, so you are given only the x and y of Aftab age and daughter's age. You are totally constructing the equation from scratch and represent it in graphical form. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, so please bear with me, don't lose your focus. Okay, if you are not understanding, please replay the video once again. Okay, this is my humble request to you. Okay, so I'm going to wipe it off totally. Okay, and I will only leave the equation and equation 2 on the board, and we'll do the graphical part for this. Okay, now coming to the second part. Okay, we got the first equation and the second equation. So this is the second equation. Okay, so this I will rub it off. Okay, so this is first equation and second equation. Now when we solve this equation, that is, please keep in mind that when you are solving linear equations, that is finding the value of x and y, you have to keep y to the left hand side and bring x and constant to the right hand side. Okay, that is the first thumb rule before drawing the graph. Okay, before we find the value of x and y, this is the thumb rule. Okay, now this is the equation. Now I am first bringing the constant to the right hand side, so it will become minus 42 plus 42 will become minus 42. Okay, now in second step I am bringing x to the right hand side, so it will be, remember we said y will be on the left hand side only, so minus 7y is equal to minus x minus 42. Now since these are negative and calculating negative values will be a little bit difficult, so what we'll do is we will convert everything into positive by taking minus as a common. So here, since it is minus, so it will be, and it is a single variable, so we'll leave it, but these are two variables. So when we take minus common here, so the equation will change its signs. So minus x will become plus x, minus 42 will become plus 42. So this minus and minus gets cancelled. We are left with 7y is equal to x plus 42 and y equal to, and we are going to leave y alone. Okay, no strings attached to it. Okay, single and ready to mingle. Okay, so y equal to x plus 42, and this is multiplication, so when it comes to the right hand side it becomes division. Now we got this equation, and this we will use to find the value of y. Now in graph, the second thumb rule is we will assume x values and derive y values from the assumed x values. Okay, now here I am assuming x as 7, 14 and 21. Now what I will do is substitute 7 in the equation. Now when I substitute 7 in the equation, this is x value I am taking as 7. So 7 plus 42 will be 49, divided by 7 will be 7. Now this is the first coordinate is 7 comma 7. Now second, I am assuming x value to be 14, so 14 plus 42, x value is 14, right? 14 plus 42 by 7, 14 plus 42 is 56, 56 by 7 will be 8. Now the second coordinate is 14 comma 8. Third value for x I am assuming it as 21. Okay, now this will be 21 plus 42, 21 plus 42 by 7, 21 plus 42 will be 63, 63 by 7 is equal to 9. So the second coordinate is 21, 9. So we are done with the first equation. Now coming to the second equation also we will follow the same procedure, that is x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0 is the second equation. To make y single, we have to transfer all x values and the constant values to the right hand side. So what we'll do, so this is minus 3y minus x is coming to right hand side, 6 is also coming to the right hand side, so it will be minus x plus 6. So minus x when it comes to right hand side it becomes plus 6, x plus x when it comes to right hand side it will be minus. So here also we have two variables and we don't want x to be negative, so what we do, we take x minus common and change the values of the all variables, that is all the values. So minus x becomes plus x, plus 6 becomes minus 6. So this minus gets cancelled. Y equal to, so we are leaving y. Our target is to leave y alone. So y equal to x minus 6 by 3. Now here also I am assuming three values for x. So x is 6, x is 12 and x is 18. Now what will be the value of y when x is 6? When x is 6, x minus 6 by 3, 0 by 3 is 0. So the first coordinate what we got is 6, 0. Next value for x I am assuming is 12. So x value when you substitute here, 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 by 6 is equal to 1. So second coordinate is 12, 1. Third value for x I am assuming it as 18. So 18 when I substitute in the, because x equal to 18, I am substituting x value here. Okay, here in this value. So 18 minus 6 is 12. 12 by 6 is equal to 2. So our third coordinate will be 18, 2. So we will now draw the graph for these values and these values and see if they are intersecting, parallel or coincident. Okay, we are not bothered about values of x and y, that is age of Aftab and his daughter. We are only representing the given conditions in the algebraic form and the graphical representation. That's it. Okay, the problem is still not done. We are now yet to complete the graphical representation. Okay, now coming to the last part of the problem, that is the graphical representation. I have drawn this graph. Okay, because anyhow I am not doing it in the graph paper. Okay, this will be easiest way to make you understand. Okay, so these are the coordinates for equation 1 and coordinates for equation 2. Now this is x-axis and y-axis. Okay, now x-axis I am taking 1 centimeter is equal to 7 units. So the distance between each centimeter or number of units is equal to 7 on the x-axis, both on the right side and the left side. And y-axis I am taking 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. Therefore each centimeter will represent 2 units, that is 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we are going to draw the points for equation 1. So 7, first one 7, this is 7 and 7 here. So this is first one. This line represents equation 1 and this line represents equation 2. So this equation is not there as of now. So 7, 7, x-axis 7 and y-axis 7, x-axis 14 and y-axis 8, x-axis 21, y-axis 9. So these points when we join it is a straight line and this straight line represents equation 1. Now coming to equation 2, this is 6. 6 comes just before 7. So this is 6 and 0 and it is on the origin. So 6, 0 comes here. Next is 12, 1. 12 is somewhere between 0 and 1. So this will be 12 and 1. 12 comes before 14. So this will be 12, 1. Next is 18, 2. 18 is somewhere between 14 and 21 and this will be 8. Y-axis is, so it is the intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis. So this is a point for 18, 2. Now when you draw join these three lines, these 3 points, even then you will get a straight line. But I am not sure if these are parallel lines or not, because in the question he has not asked us to find the value of Aftab age and his daughter's age. He just told us to represent the condition in equation and the graphical representation. Okay, now at last we have completed the first problem. Okay, so try For second and third problem yourself, I will try to make the videos on those problems also, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Okay, but I will try. Okay, but if I'm not doing, you please try yourself. Thank you so much. Hope you understood the problem. It was very lengthy, I understand, but replay the problem once again, replay the video once again, and I'm sure you will be able to understand the problem very easily. Okay, very easy problems, but a little bit lengthy.